In this video, we're gonna go over the customizer block settings. So in the block section right here, we can specifically adjust settings that are specific to blocks. So the first section here is the column block. And here we can adjust things like the space between the blocks. So for example, the horizontal space right here between each block can be adjusted right here. And if I move that, maybe half that, you can see the distance, the gap between these got way smaller. And then you can do the same for the vertical space. So let's say we're on a different viewport size, and you can see here the vertical space is this one here. You can also narrow this down to 4 maybe. And now it's even. Okay, going back, next is the separator block. That's this one here. Whenever we have a separator, we can maybe adjust its color, so if it doesn't stand out that great, we could maybe set it to secondary, make it red, for example. And then let's say if this would be too thin for us, we can also adjust the height right here. So let's make it 3 pixel maybe, so it's a little thicker. And then we can also adjust the width of it, make it 5 rem, so then now it's a little wider. And then if when we edit the page and we set a separator to wide, we also have a separate setting here determining how wide a wide setting would be. Okay, the last section here are the buttons, the button blocks. And yeah, here we can just set color, typography things. I'm sorry, not typography, just the look of the buttons. So for example, we don't want the buttons to use the secondary color, but the primary. Could adjust that here. So now they would be blue, and maybe on hover, I want a primary color that's brighter, something like this. We can adjust the border width. This will come in handy if we have buttons that are set to the outline style. The border radius too. So right now as you can see, the buttons are a little bit rounded. If we don't want to have them rounded at all, we can also set this to 0. Then they would have a sharp corner. Or if we want them very rounded, we would do this. Or completely round, we would, well, maybe not 100, but something like this would would work to make them from sort of like in the style of a pill or something. You get the idea. And then of course we can again adjust the padding, top, bottom, left, right, all of those things. Okay, that was it for the blocks section. Next up are the UI settings.